So here we are for the next Meeting the Boys part, which is part 3 of the total video series of the VIP experience. The show played, amazing, and then after the show, you have the chance to go again into the same room that you went before the show and talk to them, take pictures with them, take videos with them, whatever it is that you do, and you have to kind of rotate with the other girls so you have enough time to talk to everybody. So this was good. I mean, and then you have like, I'd say 15 minutes total to do whatever it is that you need to do, and the rest of the girls. So I went straight to Tom because I wanted to ask him something about Dream Machine in 2001, and I guess what I wanted to really say is thank you very much for doing. I just put it in another way. I know that, like, I remember what I said, and I didn't say exactly what I wanted to say, but hey, it just got me talking. That's the person I wanted to connect with the most coming into the experience, him and Georg. And here is what I wanted to highlight. It's funny because you feel like you know them in some certain capacity because of the shows, because of the interviews, because of whatever. And then what I realized, and this is something that I wished I had known before, right? What I realized is that you underestimate how much of a difference it makes, the actual vibe and energy in person. I didn't have that into account. So I went in wanting to, very clear in my head, I wanted to talk to Tom. I didn't even want a picture with him or video. I just wanted to talk to him. And what I realized is that from the beginning of the experience, I connected more with Gustav. Like I never really followed Gustav in any way. Like I follow him on Instagram and I see sometimes his live shows where he's cooking or whatever, but never a fan in any way because, you know, as a fan, it's always been about the twins. So it's hard to connect from a fan perspective with the other two because they're kind of more private, more in the background. But then, damn, like, I really underestimated how funny I found Gustav to be, and I just so much more naturally in person connected with him and with Bill. But what I'm trying to say is that if you want this to connect, just give yourself a chance to open your mind and not think that you are 100% gonna get along with one of them. But for a long time, even though I was Team Bill when I was younger, through the time I found it more like a performer, less like a person I would connect with. And then from the beginning, you know, at some point, I told him, like, I said a couple of things, he smiled back, and at some point we even fixed our hair at the same time because it was in front of me. I was there in the same time, in the same way, at the same time. And I just wanted to say, did you say that? But of course I didn't, because someone else was talking. But and with Gustav, I felt, you know, he was pouring the drinks, he gave me a joke. I asked the guys during those 15 minutes to all of them sign me an old CD that I had from them, and he just went and said, next to Bill, he said, I'm just gonna sign in the middle so Bill can't. That's my type of That's my type of thing, okay? That's just dry humor, that's my humor, and I just had so much of a comeback ready, like so much funnier thing to say back to him, but I didn't because Bill was next to us, and I just laughed, and they don't know me, they don't know my humor is like so. So yeah, during those 15 minutes, I blacked out a bit with Bill. I felt like if I was not too much in my head, I got shy just when I was next to him. But I did ask him for a picture, and then Georg, I didn't really have much to talk about, and Tom, I did talk to him, but I don't know, it was just different. I didn't gel that much with him, and with Gustav 100%. And after this whole experience, I must say, Bill and Gustav are my two favorite ones of the group now. And so yeah, here is the juice part, I guess, which is not juice, it's just like a warning. And excuse me to say it this way, but this is what happened. We were in the Q&A, and one of the girls, she was not picked to ask for a question, but she just shouted the question, and she just said, like, what is your favorite sex position? And they didn't answer. Like, Tom kind of shut it down straight away. And that is because, you know, you guys need to understand, we guys need to understand. I know because I've watched older interviews of them that they were like super sexually open, and there was always that undertone, like sexual undertone, but that was when they were teenagers and we were teenagers, right? Like, it's not like that anymore. Their dynamic is not that anymore. And some of them are married, some of them will be married, some of them have kids, so it's no longer cool. Okay, not because it's a bad question, I think Bill wouldn't have had an issue answering it, but because his situation is different. But yes, it's not necessary. And also, like, they have evolved so much since then and grown so much as artists and people. I'm sure if you have one chance because of your VIP package to ask them something, make sure it is not that type of question, because they will not answer it to you, and you might even feel a bit bad about it afterwards. Okay, the next section would be about how was the show, and if the ticket was worth, and if I would do it again.